bunnies and jellyfish from of all sizes, welcome back to A.S.K's videos. If you're new here, I do cartoon reviews and lists, and if you enjoy that kind of stuff, consider subscribing. Today I'm officially kicking off every episode of SpongeBob Season 2 reviewed in 10 words or less, or EEOSS2RI 10WOL for short. Here's how it goes. I rate all the SpongeBob episodes of one season good, meh, or bad depending on the episode, and give each a 10 or less word sentence. Some may be more than 10, so if you notice, just keep that to yourself. At the end, I will make a top 5 list of the season in my opinion, and a short graph of good, meh, and bad episodes. And we can't miss me crowning an episode, the golden ep of the season. I will upload these monthly for all of 2018 as a huge project, and will eventually jumble them together, probably on January 1st, 2019. Anyways, if you want the full explanation, check out the announcement video in the card above and the description below. And your viewer enjoyment is as important to me as to you, so make sure to turn the quality to the highest, and turn on captions if you like. Check out some stuff in the description below, and comment down below your thoughts on my choices. My rankings will be recorded in a document in the show's page on my website, so if you want to see it, the link is down below. And you can also find spoilers, upcoming news and projects, and links to videos more organized and accessible. Anyways, let's kick it off with... A plot about shoes never really works. I forgot to tell him how to make change. Am I ugly? Squid in a girl suit made me laugh. The lid. They kept us waiting for a bowl. Drown in it. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. Oh god, that butterfly.
I call them super reviews.
So rude. Refloor flashbacks. Hey, in the needle stack. You took my only clips. No, I'm demonetized.
Feels like the first of many SpongeBob Christmas specials.
Who you call biased? So dumb. And I thought the unappealing French narrator was in boating school. Kevin! Mama. How many zoo surfaces does it take to light a light bulb? Oh yeah, those puppets. The smoking peanut? Please, those are in my band. Cool, 14 minutes. Oh Gary, don't make him waste you later on. That song always hits me in the heart, man.
Me hoy, me noi.
I guess that ends the 8 good episode streak. This episode gets sweet, sweet victory. Nosferatu? Who would have thought?
We're not talking about this.
Oh darn, I used that in season 1. I talked about this episode in this video. I would swear right now, but this video will get flagged. I'm not wearing socks either. It's a metaphor for Cartoon Network. And no, this episode. It's a metaphor for the workers at Nickelodeon. That tongue, it comes back. That's all of them. Now let's get into the SpongeBob Season 2 Top 5, revealing the season golden ep. But before that, here's some quick honorable mentions. Imitation Crabs. A funny premise that's so good they decide to rehash it 4 times later in Season 7. Life of Crime. A funny plot that includes an innocent and enjoyable feel to it. And Big Pink Loser. A hilarious episode that features Patrick, our favorite pink starfish. Number 5. Pressure. This episode is just creativity done right to the T. The story is a clever spin on Sandy's character beyond nuts, science, and karate. It brings the other characters and some very clever and funny puns and gags with the amazingly funny puppet scene where they go on land. The plot is solid, the characters are solid, and the comedy is solid. What else could you ask for in a SpongeBob episode? Number 4. Dying for Pie. This episode is so well structured. We have a good plot where SpongeBob gives Squid a gift on Employee Brotherhood Day, and Squidward is obviously Grump. I really like the characters and how everyone is true to their personalities. So Squidward buys SpongeBob a pie just to get it over with, but ends up accidentally buying a bomb that SpongeBob apparently eats. So he promises to make this the best last day of SpongeBob's life, as the bomb explodes when it hits his lower intestine. So Squid's inner heart shows here, and especially after the alternative comparison we just saw. By the way, the snarky character having a heart is the best plot to do when centering your episode around him or her. But when it turns out SpongeBob didn't eat the pie, it ends on a great classic joke that'll stick to us to this day. Number 3, Squidward. No, I'm kidding. It's Squidville. How brilliant of a writer do you have to be to write this episode? Honestly, it takes the plot of Squidward moving away from the neighborhood to a whole new level. Instead of like later episodes of the show, Squidward actually needs excitement in his life, and a normal life that he craves is boring. It uses the 2 characters of SpongeBob and Squidward which by the way are only like 30 episodes old at this point, and expands them to not only give us the if, but also the how. And the lesson? Yeah, pretty good lesson of a repetitive life being extremely boring. And the comedy? Yeah, top notch. So yeah, what an episode. But what could possibly top it at number 2? Well, number 2, Christmas Who? I always watch this episode and leave with so much in mind. The plot about SpongeBob learning about Santa from Sandy and telling everyone it's the best plot to do, not only in a Christmas episode, but in the first of the show. The characters are especially SpongeBob and Squidward are so well done that I absolutely adore them. Squidward's big subplot is meaningful and contributes a lot to the plot. Heck, I think it's so strong on the plot that SpongeBob's plot looks like the subplot. The song was great too. The jingle still stays with me to this day, and the clever lyrics, and especially Mr. Krabs' hilarious cameo, make it even more awesome. The comedy? Yeah, it's great. Every joke hits the bullseye back and forth. So yeah, a great episode. But what could possibly be greater? Well, for the Golden App, I think it's pretty clear that it's... And the Golden App goes to... Bang Geeks! Yeah, it's not like no one saw this coming. So much to take away. I'll go in less detail here because I feel like this episode has been talked about so much on the internet that I'll be repeating the obvious. So this episode had all the characters, used them to their full advantages, the comedy was spot on, giving us joke after joke after joke, the plot was a brilliant idea, the dialogue was awesome, and the song gets sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. Well, now that that's done, I should talk about the season in general. First, I'll talk about the data we have here. According to this conveniently timed and big pie chart, we know that in Season 2, there were 26 good episodes, 11 meh, and 2 Floato bad episodes. I think that clearly makes this a good season. The good episodes were good, and the top 5 in our honorable mentions were great. The meh episodes were either boring, slow, or lacked in comedy or plot. And the 2 episodes were bad, but compared to what I've seen this show can throw out, yeah. Do I agree? Of course. Being my second favorite season, I think Season 2 was a great build-on and experiment season. Well, that wraps up for today. Be sure to stick around until next month when I tear apart Season 3. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and visit my website down below for links, upcoming news, and tons of spoilers. Thanks for watching, and peace. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to watch the related playlist and video, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.